I have a dream that one day, even the state of Mississippi, a state sweltering with the heat of injustice, sweltering with the heat of oppression, will be transformed into an oasis of freedom and justice. I have a dream.
Special report.
The Reverend Martin Luther King Jr. was shot to death by an assassin late today.
Grace's history has been shaped by God's Spirit and leading. We are also marked by the spirit and the pain of the civil rights struggle in the 60s. Part of Grace's history was to give leadership to the Christian Reformed Church on the journey of racial reconciliation. Grace is doing its part to make the rough places plain, too. Over 4 decades, and still today, Grace remains committed to being God's reconciled community at Sheldon and Buckley. One small part of Grace's program is the Grace House at 118 Buckley. With generous gifts from the Vanderwhite Foundation and the skilled craftsmanship of Bear Manor, Grace Church has been turning 118 Buckley into a neighborhood ministry center. He gives beauty for ashes. In August of 2009, the residents of Grace House traveled to Perkins Ministry Center in Jackson, Mississippi. He gives beauty for ashes. For the past 50 years, Dr. John Perkins has dedicated his life to empowering people to work alongside the poor and vulnerable. His guiding verse in life is Galatians 2:20. I have been crucified with Christ. It is no longer I who live, but Christ lives in me. And the life which I now live in the flesh, I live by faith in the Son of God, who loved me and gave himself for me. Dr. John Perkins has been a leader in applying the biblical message of reconciliation to race relations, and he has been a pioneer in developing a biblical and church-based approach to community development. John has been an important friend to Grace Church as well. The experience in Jackson was a rich one.
Gladness from morning, peace for despair. When what you've done keeps you from moving, when fear wants to make itself at home in your heart, know that forgiveness brings wholeness and healing. God knows your need, just believe what it said. He gives beauty for ashes, strength for fear, gladness for mourning, peace for despair. He gives beauty for ashes, strength for fear, gladness for mourning, peace for despair. I once was lost, but God has found me. Though I was bound, I've been set free. Been made righteous in His sight, a display of His splendor all can see. I once was lost, but God has found me. Though I was bound, I've been set free. I've been made righteous in His sight, a display of His splendor all can see.
We studied the Bible together. We learned about reconciliation, community development, and the life God calls us to as His people. We came to appreciate each other's gifts, and we got a better glimpse of what God might have in mind for us as we serve Him in the Southgate neighborhood, a ministry of transformation of our hearts, our fellowship, our church, our community.
Gladness for morning, peace for despair. sadness from mourning, peace for despair, peace for despair, peace for despair.